You ever have one of those days, you look in your closet and just feel like nothing in there is really you? Well, we're going to talk about a fashion brand that's trying to change that exact feeling. It's called RR Identity. And their whole thing is that what you wear should be a true extension of who you are. So today, let's break down how they're making that happen.
Okay, think about the last time you got dressed. Did you just grab something, or did you really think about it? The thing is, whether we realize it or not, our clothes say a lot about us, and that's exactly the idea we're going to dive into.
And this is where RR Identity comes in with a totally different take. They believe your clothes should be this powerful reflection of your personality, your emotions, your whole story. For them, it is not about chasing some trend that's going to be gone in a month. It's about being fundamentally, truly you.
Right. We all know the deal with fast fashion, right? That endless, dizzying cycle where trends just come and go so fast, leaving you with a closet full of clothes that somehow feel dated in like 2 months. But what if there was another way? Let's get into how our identity is challenging that entire system with something way more personal.
So where does a brand like this fit in? Well, it's not just about style, and it's not just about culture. At its absolute core, RR Identity is all about self-expression. It's a brand that's literally built for people who want their clothes to say something real about who they are.
So, how do they actually do it? I mean, how does Aura Identity turn this huge idea into something you can actually wear? In this section, we're going to take a much closer look at the core principles that guide absolutely everything they create.
And here it is. This is it. This is the key to their entire approach. They just get that real, authentic style comes from within. It's not about trying to copy what you see on a runway. Nope. It's about knowing who you are. Because when you have that confidence, expressing yourself through your clothes just becomes, well, effortless.
So instead of just telling you what to wear, our identity kind of helps you figure out your own style from the ground up. They'll ask you about things like your favorite music, or your dream vacation, or what makes you feel really, truly alive. It's all about finding those pieces that make you feel like the absolute best version of yourself.
This line just says it all, doesn't it? For them, fashion is the canvas, but your identity, that's the masterpiece. They're just using the tools of clothing, the colors, the fabrics, the cuts, to celebrate the unique story of every single person.
But how does this all work in practice? I mean, it's one thing to have a cool philosophy, but it's another thing entirely to build a whole brand around it. So now let's unpack the 3 key pillars that really make this brand so different.
Okay, so what's their secret sauce? Here are the 3 pillars holding everything up. It starts with style that has a real purpose, and it ends with empowerment. And trust me, you're going to want to pay close attention to that second one.
This is where they really shine. They're not just selling clothes. They're creating experiences. They have this deep understanding of art and culture and even human psychology, and they use it all to design clothes that actually make you feel something.
And that brings us to their final pillar, empowerment. Our identity wants to empower you to be your own style icon. See, it's not about you wearing their clothes. It's about their clothes helping you wear your identity. You're the star of the show, and your clothes, they're just the brilliant supporting cast.
You know, when you have a mission this powerful, you don't just get customers, you build a community. RR Identity is way more than just a brand. It's a full-on movement. So let's look at how they're bringing together this whole community of people who are passionate about self-expression.
Just imagine a world where you could wear whatever you wanted without anyone judging you or worrying you got it wrong. That's the world our identity is building. It's a space where fashion is just pure self-expression, and there are absolutely 0 rules.
So what does that feel like? Well, it's a place where fashion is freedom, where your style is your identity, made visible. And, most importantly, it's a world where you are the trendsetter, you are the muse, you are the inspiration.
So, after all that, what does this actually mean for you, standing there in front of your own closet? In our last section here, we're going to talk about how this whole philosophy can help you build a more authentic relationship with your own wardrobe.
It really all comes down to this, doesn't it? You kind of have to choose a side. Are you going to keep chasing those temporary trends that just tell you what to wear? Or are you going to listen to yourself and build a timeless style that shows the world who you are? Our identity is betting you'll choose you.
At the end of the day, your clothes are a reflection of you. They're telling a story to everyone you meet before you even say a single word. So, what do you want them to say? What story do you want to tell?
That choice is and always will be yours.